Tonight, does this ability make any sense? Hi, my name is Paul Zajac.
And I'm Kivvy.
Welcome to DnDSPN. This is the channel where we smash together Dungeons & Dragons and sports commentary.
Kind of. The party dwarf starts to use a species trait. Help scout what's ahead. Is the DM giving him enough info in return?
I'd like to reach down and activate my tremor sense. It lasts for 10 minutes.
Okay, so tell me about your tremor sense. What do you get with that?
It's my Dwarven stone cunning. As a bonus action, you gain tremor sense with a range of 60 feet for 10 minutes. You must be on or touching a natural or work stone surface.
Detect and pinpoint location of any creature within a specific radius. Okay, yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah, so you do. I mean, there's movement in the cave. You're getting kind of a general sense right now. You don't get a specific tag on anything.
All right. So before we talk about it, this just occurred to me while I was looking at the clip. What is it? Tremor sense or is it tremor sense? How do you say it?
I say tremor sense. Might be that Midwestern kind of thing going on, but
yeah, I was thinking about like crevice and crevasse. Like I think like the tremor sense maybe add some gravitas, or maybe it's pretentious. I don't know. I'd be interested to hear what people say. Tremor sense. I like tremor. Okay, so did I give Barbara the Snake Charmer in this clip enough credit for tremor sense? Kivvy, what do you think?
I think for like a species trait, I think first of all, it's one of those things. Dwarves don't always get to use that ability very often. It just doesn't come up. So when they do remember to use it, a player in particular, it is nice as a DM to be like, you get something. But it's not an exact science, so I wouldn't give them very much. But yeah, you can definitely tell something's coming. You might be able to sense it's big. You might be able to sense it's close. But yeah, you're not going to be able to be like, oh yeah, you touch the ground and you can tell there's 8 of them and they're large creatures or whatever. So
yeah, so that's what I thought. But then like going back and reading the text, right? It says, or just reading of it, I'll put it up on the screen. But you can pinpoint the location of creatures and moving objects within a specific range. So like pinpoint to me, like actually says more detail than I gave him credit for. I was thinking about it like then what else could have like tremor sense? I was thinking like, like in the movies, Daredevil who like pings stuff and then he can see things. But then like, I think tremor sense is like that, but just with feet, right? So the dwarf is just seeing a bunch of feet. I think I should have given her more. And I wonder, although the ambiguity of it makes me think like, okay, so if they're just seeing feet, do hobbits leave a bigger imprint? What about like rats, and what about other insects in there? Maybe you jack with them and there's 5 million things in this room, right? But they're all insects. I don't know. I think that I should have given more information just on the text of that ability that you pinpoint things. I don't know. That was my take.
No, definitely. Yeah, for me, it's a lot of times if they're in a space where there's a lot of different routes they could be going, saying that, hey, there seems to be several large creatures due west, that would probably be more where you're giving them more information. You could be, and they're close, probably within a few hundred feet, within the range of that ability. So, but yeah, I would say probably, especially because they were in a just kind of a very directional tunnel. Maybe there's not a ton extra you could give them. Like you wouldn't give them direction because they already kind of have that.
All right, that's what we think. Viewers, I'd be interested to hear, what do you do with tremor sense? What do you call it? All right, that's it for this one. Thanks for watching. If you want to watch the full battle from which this clip was taken, you can watch it on our second channel, DnDSPN 2, The Deuce. And if you like what we're doing, please like and subscribe. It helps us out.